When a guy thinks you're out of his league, it goes far beyond physical appearance or career achievements. It's a reflection of how he perceives his own worth compared to yours. This concept is deeply rooted in human psychology, touching on self-worth, social comparison, and the natural desire to impress someone he admires. It's not just about attraction, it's about admiration and the fear of not being enough. Psychologists suggest that self-perception significantly shapes behavior, especially in relationships. When someone feels they're punching above their weight, their actions often reflect a mix of hope and insecurity. They hope to impress you while fearing rejection. This dynamic can be both heartwarming and frustrating. The idea of being out of someone's league has evolved over time. Historically, it was tied to societal hierarchies like class, education, or social status. Today, it's more about perceived compatibility, whether someone feels they match your qualities and values. The good news is that if a guy feels this way, it means he holds you in very high regard and genuinely wants to earn your affection. In this video, we'll explore the key behaviors guys display when they think you're out of their league. By understanding these actions, you'll gain deeper insights into his feelings and learn how to build a more authentic connection. Let's dive in. 1. He overcompensates to impress you. One of the first things a guy might do is overcompensate. He'll go out of his way to showcase his best traits, whether it's his intelligence, sense of humor, or generosity. You might notice him planning extravagant dates, sharing his accomplishments, or trying hard to be the perfect guy. While this effort can be flattering, it often stems from self-doubt. He's trying to bridge the gap between how he perceives himself and how amazing he thinks you are. If you notice this, acknowledge his efforts, but remind him that you value him for who he is, not just what he does. This can help ease his insecurities and create a more genuine bond. 2. He gets extra nervous around you. Ever seen him stumble over his words, avoid eye contact, or fidget when you're around? That nervous energy is a clear sign he's overthinking everything. He's hyper-aware of his actions because he doesn't want to mess up in front of someone he admires so deeply. This behavior is rooted in the fear of rejection. In his mind, even a small mistake can feel catastrophic. To help him relax, create a comfortable environment. A warm smile, a joke, or a casual comment can make a huge difference in easing his nerves. 3. He focuses on self-improvement. When a guy thinks you're out of his league, he might channel his energy into leveling up. Whether it's hitting the gym, pursuing a promotion, or picking up new hobbies, he's trying to feel more confident standing beside you. This effort is admirable, but it's important to let him know you're drawn to who he is now, not just who he's striving to become. Celebrate his growth, but also remind him that he doesn't need to change for you to appreciate him. 4. He respects your time and space. Some guys might hesitate to text or call too often, fearing they'll come across as clingy. Instead, they carefully choose the right moments to engage, sometimes appearing distant or overly formal. While this restraint comes from a place of respect, it can also create a disconnect. If you notice this, encourage open communication. Let him know you appreciate hearing from him and value the connection you're building. 5. He avoids opening up too quickly. Being vulnerable can feel risky, especially if he's already insecure about your opinion of him. He might keep conversations surface level to maintain a polished image, fearing that sharing his flaws will lead to rejection. To help him open up, create a safe space for honest communication. Show genuine interest in his thoughts and experiences and remind him that authenticity is far more attractive than perfection. 6. He celebrates your wins like they're his own. One of the sweetest signs is how genuinely excited he gets about your accomplishments. Whether it's a promotion at work, a personal milestone, or a small victory, he'll celebrate it with unmatched enthusiasm. This behavior shows admiration and respect. Even if he feels unworthy, he can't help but root for your success. Acknowledge his support and let him know how much it means to you. It reinforces the connection and boosts his confidence. 7. He downplays his own achievements. On the flip side, he might minimize his own successes, thinking they don't compare to yours. You may hear him say things like, "It's not a big deal," or "What you're doing is way more impressive." This self-deprecation comes from a place of insecurity. While it may seem harmless, it's important to remind him that his achievements are valid and worth celebrating too. Encourage him to take pride in his accomplishments. 8. He becomes protective of you. Even if he feels unworthy, his protective instincts will kick in. Whether it's walking you to your car, defending you in conversations, or ensuring you're safe, his actions say, "I care about you, and I want to contribute to your happiness." Appreciate these gestures and let him know you value the care he provides. It strengthens his confidence and reinforces the bond between you. 9. He struggles with jealousy. If other guys show interest in you, it might stir feelings of inadequacy. He may not openly express jealousy, but subtle signs like moodiness or withdrawal might reveal his insecurities. While jealousy isn't always healthy, it's often a sign of how much he values you. Reassure him of your feelings and remind him why you're choosing to be with him. 10. He gives you thoughtful compliments. His compliments go beyond the surface. He'll notice and admire your work ethic, kindness, or the way you light up a room. These thoughtful remarks show he's paying attention to the qualities that make you special. Acknowledge his compliments and show appreciation for his thoughtfulness. It encourages him to feel more secure in expressing his admiration. Final thoughts. When a guy thinks you're out of his league, it's often a reflection of how highly he values you. While his insecurities may hold him back at times, understanding these behaviors can help you create a safe, supportive environment for him to be himself. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your experiences.